Hillary Clinton shut down an elite pedophile investigation at the State Department. Now, going back a couple of years, there was an NBC investigation, and it was broadcasted at a time when they were allowed to basically investigate and actually broadcast real news. And we know things changed over time, but we can see going back in time when Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State, it looks like there was some type of cover-up, and they began the investigation back in that period of time. An NBC report claims that Hillary Clinton, while Secretary of State, she shut down an investigation into an elite pedophile ring in the State Department in order to avoid scandal and protect the careers of high-ranking officials and an ambassador. Let's go to the video clip from NBC.
Out of Washington, some serious allegations this morning facing the State Department.
That's right. According to internal State Department memos, the agency might have called off or intervened in investigation into possibly illegal and inappropriate behavior within its ranks, allegedly to protect jobs and avoid scandals. This concerns the time that Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. We want to get right to NBC's chief White House correspondent Chuck Todd with the latest. Chuck, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah. You know, there's an old saying in Washington that the cover-up is worse than the crime. But in this case, both parts of it are disturbing. Allegations of prostitution and pedophilia, and allegations that those crimes were somehow covered up or not looked into. So the State Department this morning is having to respond to those claims and those investigations of misconduct by State Department officials, including by an ambassador and security agents attached to then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
Now, according to internal State Department memos, the agency might have called off or intervened into an investigation into possibly illegal, inappropriate behavior within its ranks, allegedly to protect jobs and avoid scandal. Now, this concerns a time when Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. Now, the allegations of prostitutions, pedophilia, and allegations that those crimes were somehow covered up or not looked into, the department this morning is having to respond to those claims, and those investigations involve misconduct by State Department officials, including an ambassador and security agents attached to then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The allegations are that these investigations were whitewashed, quashed altogether, and that those orders came from very high up. Now, NBC, they obtained documents relating to ongoing investigations into some disturbing allegations involving the State Department personnel and at least one ambassador. Now, a State Department memo says, quote, the ambassador routinely ditched his protective security detail in order to solicit sexual favors from both prostitutes and minor children. The memo also says a top State Department official directed State Department investigators to cease the investigation into the ambassador's conduct. It's just one of what another document describes as several examples of undue influence from top State Department officials. Now, we know that President Trump, he announced a federal investigation into the elite pedophile scandal involving human trafficking earlier this month and promised to help put an end to all of this. And we can see right now that this is a major problem. And it's not just here in the United States, but it is all over the world where we have these elite, these ultra wealthy who believe they are above the law and they can do whatever they want and nobody can touch them. Well, it looks like from this point on, as we continually report on all of this, they will be touched. Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel and you can hear all the interviews there.